Oh my gosh, we're doing so good. Okay, microwave. We gotta go to Luke. Luke, I'm coming, Luke. Luke, hold off. I'm coming. Talk with me, Luke.
Ranger, good morning.
Good morning, Luke.
2 seconds. You caught me in the middle of my powerlifting session.
Looks like it.
You're not sure exactly what Luke is lifting, but he's lifting something. His muscles bulge impressively.
I like the way your muscles bulge, Luke.
Bulking up my glutes, maxing out my quads,
Of course.
gluten out my bulks.
Okay.
I try to get 3 to 4 sessions in before dawn for maximum gluteal.
Uh-huh. I'm very impressed.
Thanks, Ranger. People say the masculine form is mostly utilitarian.
What does that mean?
And they would be right. Nothing wrong with utilitarianism, but enough about lifting and other ethical philosophies.
Okay, what you got on me?
Can you feel it, Ranger? Take in a deep, masculine breath.
Oh!
There's something in
Sorry,
the
that was really out of pocket.
air.
I took a breath.
And I don't mean the stench of mutant corpses wafting over from the eastern wastes.
Okay.
Just, ignore that.
Yeah, I figured.
Here, snort some power crank.
Oh god.
Shove this baby up your nose and you'll lose your sense of smell in no time. Wait, is it 1,000 hours already? Crock!
Let's go, Luke.
Suit up and head out.
Yes,
Got
Luke.
Your supplies, your protein gels, your travel-sized toothpaste.
Yes, sir.
Radicals.
Let's go.
And free radicals.
Yes, sir.
Radiation.
Yes, sir.
One last thing before we head out.
Time for more men. Okay.
I need you to reach into my chassis and arm the electromagnetic device. There won't be any time to do it once we're out in the Barrens. Especially not if we gotta stop at Death Mart for snacks.
Oh, well, that shit.
Can you do that for me? Reach inside my chassis and arm the device.
Okay. I love that.
That makes 2 of us.
I'm actually falling in love with Luke.
Sorry.
Why am I actually falling in love with Luke?
Oh, I don't know why I said that. Oh, is it getting hot in here, or
Oh god.
is it just me?
Why am I so good with talking with men?
Oh, you don't have to be sorry.
Don't talk to me like that, Newcomb.
Ooh, I just might be in love.
Oh god.
But first things first, I need you to open up the door. Just push the open button on my keypad. Easy now. Easy.
You press the open button on Luke's console with ginger fingers, and it swings open without a hitch.
Boom.
All right, great.
Okay.
Now I need you to reach inside.
Oh god. Alright, let's put our hands deep inside him.
Real deep.
Okay, Luke, you don't gotta put it like that, though.
Now, gently feel around for the magnetron.
Oh god.
You do as he asks, though you're not entirely sure how well this is going to go.
It should be a small metal cylindrical device. Oh, you're doing so good, Ranger.
I think I need, like, a shower after this.
What? What's the matter?
You withdraw your hand from Luke's cavity at once.
Well, I mean, sure, a magnetron isn't technically a bomb.
Luke's got me sweating.
But I never said it was. I said it was a handheld electromagnetic device.
Well, Luke, if I had attached you, you might die.
It's an awesome electromagnetic
You might
device.
die, Luke. I can't be having that.
Food. Delicious food. But that doesn't mean it can't send those swarmers back to hell.
Maybe if you turned it on while your hatch was open.
Unless you're calling me a liar.
I'm not calling you a liar, Luke.
Yeah, well, it's too late for sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay? I can't believe this. After all we've been through.
Luke, I'm sorry.
After I let you inside my cabin. You have the audacity to call me a liar?
Luke.
And if I'm lying about the Magnetron, I must be lying about other stuff. Is that what you think?
No, Luke.
Oh, now you're just patronizing me.
No, Luke.
Look, I'm not gonna sit around here and be insulted.
No, Luke.
And since I can't actually leave, because I'm a freaking microwave,
Haha.
I'd appreciate it if you'd get out of my face. May the immortals curse you with skin rashes and boobos and stale gum and other totally bad stuff.
No. I didn't have any other choices. Now today we're gonna talk to the cookbooks. How to cook. Please don't be a man.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books.
Don't tell me it's a man.
It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book.
It's another man.
When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading. You have no way of knowing what world I've been in.
I guess we're
I
just
might mistake
dating
you
men
for a
today.
zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and I might have to act accordingly, you see. Yes, probably. I suppose that would depend, wouldn't it? My name is Lyric.
Lyric? What's up, Lyric? The piano's gotta be a woman, though. What can be a woman?
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
I don't know what to say. Maybe so.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word.
Okay.
I have read positively everything. I am voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I
Okay.
know you were curious
I
about
could
all
tell.
that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
Yes, sir.
What am I not reading right now is a shorter answer.
Ah, I see. Are you reading One Piece?
This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals.
What in the world are you reading?
This one, Angles in
What?
America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light.
Bro, what is this guy yapping about?
This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement.
Pounded in the what?
Equipment watches.
What?
This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
I don't know what to say to you. Do you have a favorite?
Ah, that's like asking if a potter has a favorite ball of clay. I couldn't possibly choose among my balls.
What did you just say?
They all contribute to this chaotic and adorable additive sculpture. That is me. Right. Do I have a favorite genre to write? Well, we have arrived at my tragic flaw much more quickly than I would have liked. Usually I get at least a few minutes of stimulating conversation out of a stranger before I'm forced to share my great shortcoming.
Let's show me it.
I am a reader, but not a writer.
Oh.
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
You gotta do something about that.
Who? We?
Yes, sir.
Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me?
Of course.
We could co-author the first book of lyric?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book. Write it all very exciting.
I'll write a book.
I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple
Uh-huh.
the floor when writing
Uh-huh.
sets in. Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block. All right. I'll
This
get
guy.
you going. Some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
So very. Can we stop talking to men? Globe. Wait, globe, globe. Women love globes.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you.
Well, at least I got a woman.
Cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her.
Told you women love
Makes you
gloves.
want to hear her stories.
Yeah, the paper guy seems cool. We can help him write.
Now, I'm alone.
But we gotta work with microwave first.
Belongs to. sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here.
It's New England.
Friendliest folk you'll ever meet. But the dialect can be a little much for some.
That is
I'll try
not the
some
most
plain
friendly
for
people you can
Name's
meet.
Gaia, by the way.
Gaia? That makes sense. Earth. Gaia is the mother of nature.
So, where are you from?
Your mom? I'm from Coolsville.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you.
Yeah, ma'am. Giggity giggity goo.
It's a right shame, though.
Uh-huh. Am I blocking the letter? Uh-huh.
See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know?
Yeah, I understand that. Like, India.
I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away.
Yeah, I know, right?
In arm's reach, considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines.
Yeah, that's true.
The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jeez, there I go, talking your ear off. Sorry about that.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay, Gaia.
I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
So she want to be on the streets. Squirrel girl. Literally.
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
She has a Canadian flag right here. Jesus. Or Canadian maple leaf.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And
Okay.
9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong.
So she's kind of creepy.
And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look.
Okay.
And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
I know, talking to people is difficult, especially women.
I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up.
That's what I'm saying.
You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone.
Exactly.
Frustrating.
Exactly.
Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoa, I just had the best idea.
What's your idea?
You're running to the Four Winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others.
What?
I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying.
No.
Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures how they ticks.
Uh-huh.
Back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
What do you mean?
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so, you're speaking with objects all over the house.
Yes.
Some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Heto in Argentina. On the bottom?
Yeah.
Well, that means those objects are travelers.
Oh.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket.
Oh.
Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones.
So I
you
need to
fill
find the
out
ones that have
fast.
made in China, made in
This
Argentina.
map is uncharted, but if you can bring me back stories from those travelers,
Stories.
then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide.
Everyone has their own lore.
It's everything I've ever wanted, and you'll get a chance to practice talking more.
Yeah.
Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I
can
help
tell.
you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be perfect.
Right?
I know, right?
I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours.
Whoa, 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 what? What?
What do you say, partner? Exploration buddy?
Alright, Squirrel Girl, exploration buddies. Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing.
Uh-huh.
I'll go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help.
Will do,
Hard
ma'am.
to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close.
Okay, who you thinking of?
It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself.
Okay, but what is it?
I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
True.
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster.
I figured.
The point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first.
Like I do with Luke.
Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically.
Why is this like IRL?
So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Here's my thing. I want to help Luke and figure that out, and I want to talk to... Oh my god, I can't remember her name. Give me a...
Alright. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. I hear the toilet has a funny way of talking. Literally. I literally hear him. He's so loud.
It's another... Should we go talk to the toilet? No, we need to talk...
Strange way of talking might mean he's from out of town, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
It's okay, Gaia.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Yes, ma'am. Do piano, let's do piano. Talk to me, piano.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands.
Alright,
before you.
man.
Her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest.
What's up, ma'am?
She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting.
Shh.
Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you.
She's
lost
living in the
her own
music.
world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very
Yeah, she's
serious
in the
about it.
music, dude.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Ma'am?
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Oh.
Maestro,
How's it going?
the performance? It was coming along nicely.
What performance?
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it.
Uh-huh.
It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long by the composer John Gage.
I
Honestly, the man was a genius.
love it. John Gage. Dude, I like John. John Gage, dude. Legend. Look at this. I love that he wrote music like that, too.
Man, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulcemur. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Yep. Of course.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it.
Well, that makes sense, because most people would probably be like, where's the piano playing? But
A
instead, it's just
rustling
noise.
Program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, It was one of my finest performances to date.
Uh-huh.
It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically.
I like her
I
outfit.
can't tell you just how often that seems
Like,
to
this is the
happen.
piano, here's the strings, and here's the little knots and stuff.
The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music.
Oh god, is my musicality actually have to play a part here? Payday loan commercial. It's, yep.
Valdivian, is he a composer?
Oh wait, I messed up, I thought of it. Sure.
I must hear his concertos when you have the time.
Oh god, I messed up.
Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Keys, okay. That makes sense, your name's Keys.
So long, Maestro.
Bye, Keys. Oh, we get to talk to our favorite girl. Girly girl. Lock in. Oh, lock in.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in.
Who?
There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
Who is it?
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
I just need some time, alright?
Who is you?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion?
You don't know
of
this
her?
person yet.
You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine.
What the? What am I playing?
But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love,
Never felt that before.
there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
Haha.
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit.
I don't know who Ben was.
Benoit and I are just very good friends.
I don't think so.
With benefits, of course.
Is she talking? If I'm not mistaken, I think I know what Betty was doing. Here's my thing. I think they're friends, but I think they have some benefits with it too. I think we know what that means around here. Betty. Lovely. Oh yeah, date the lamp. Good idea. Let's date the lamp. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Do it. Oh god.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life.
What is happening? We are a friendly neighborhood channel.
What can I do for you, honey?
I'm kidding. We're not.
Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
Can we read Charlotte's Web? How many times do I have to tell you every night, Betty? Let me read Charlotte's Web.
Get to know me better. Well, why?
I mean, why?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about.
What the?
And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy.
I'm gonna look this way. No way she called. She just kind of. She called me. She just called me up. Why she call me out though? Betty. Don't talk to me IRL though. Don't talk about me like that.
You know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit.
Uh-huh.
What else can I tell you about me?
Okay, these two are the dumbest questions I think I've seen. We just saw what she was doing. She had a friend with benefits. Tell me what's keeping you up at night. I feel like this is a very dumb question. Well, any of these, never mind. Actually, all these are great questions. What should we ask her though? See, I don't want to get too personal though. Tell me what you did before you met me.
It's going to sound very sad, but nothing, really.
Oh, well.
I sat in a warehouse with a bunch of others like me. We all used to dream about what we'd do when our turn came to get out and see the world. I promised myself I'd never waste my freedom once I got it. I had so many years of self-discovery, of learning who I was, what I wanted out of a partner.
This is good information.
And that slowed down a bit in the last few years. Though I still have my fun. Sex is still an important part of who I am.
Stop, Betty.
But it's not the only thing that drives me.
What else drives you, Betty?
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
What's behind me, Betty?
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for bugs.
Like Charlotte's Web.
But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
Give me a fire line right now, game. Oh, hold on. Okay. Why not just confess whoever it is you're into? Well, why don't you date then? Why don't you date?
I could if I wanted to. But there's only one person I'd like to date.
Who's that? Is it me?
And I'm just too afraid to ruin a good thing.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's
Oh,
eyes.
I didn't choose middle.
Something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club. If you'll excuse me.
Oh my. Well. Well, at least we learned something. She's hiding a much bigger detail, obviously. We messed up a lot. Let's go talk to Luke. Stop spamming ogres, you weirdos. Luke.
Ranger, what are you doing here? Yeah, well, now you see me. Look, let's just skip the formalities, all right? I thought I was real clear last time we talked. I don't want to see you around here anymore, okay?
But
I yelled it real loud, using my big outside voice and everything.
Luke.
Man, you're just not going to leave me alone, are you?
No, I'm not, Luke. I'm not giving up on you.
Is it really that important that you let me know you figured it all out? That you rub it in my face?
We gotta be careful here.
That the magnetron ain't some super weapon. It's barely got enough radiation to microwave Taquito. And I never actually achieved the rank of combat crew commander.
Aw, buddy.
Hell, Colonel Furnace probably doesn't even know I exist.
Hey, don't say that.
Truth is, I'm just our platoon's mess cook.
Hey, don't say that about yourself.
That's true.
No, Luke.
Do you have any idea what it's like?
Luke.
To spend your entire life doing something as worthless and trivial as heating up someone else's tendies? And worse, that's literally all you do. Day in and day out. Doing one boring, lame, repetitive task over and over till you burn out and they throw you away?
Luke, don't be like this, Luke.
That's right.
Actually, I kind of do, Luke.
Yeah? Then you understand. It's a joke. A pathetic joke.
No, Luke, don't be like this, Luke.
I was made for more than that, Ranger.
Luke, don't be like this.
So much more than that.
You are, Luke.
I was born to climb mountains and slay monsters and power lift monsters. A life of consequence. So when I discovered I had a magnetron inside me,
Uh-huh.
I thought I could be more than a pathetic tendy heater.
But Luke, you're so much more than that.
I could be Luke Nukem, savior of the Barrens. But I should have known that was just a fantasy.
This is not a fantasy, Luke.
Nah, it's too late.
No, it's not. Kiss him.
My magnetron? What about it? Huh. You know, I never really
That's
thought
what
of
I'm saying, Luke. You got some radiation in your body, man. Isn't that cool?
I do got a magnetron inside.
So why do you want it out of you?
And sure, maybe it ain't a nuke. And yeah, maybe it ain't powerful enough to kill those swarmers.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what my bare hands are for.
That's right.
Electromagnetic radiation courses.
Yes, sir.
My very life force is fueled by unbridled radioactive atomic energy.
Yep. Keep going.
Hell, I'm basically a superhero.
That's right, my Tindy man. Exactly.
Thank you, Ranger. Truly.
I'm glad.
Meeting you has had a profound impact on my existence. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
Luke. Dude. I don't even know what to say anymore, Luke.
And even though I never microwaved your tendies, and let's be honest, probably never will, I just want you to know how appreciative I am. And I'm hoping you'll
Of course.
join me
Why would I
on
not,
this
Luke?
mission. After all, you're my inspiration. I've only got the one sleeping bag, and we'd have to rely on our combined body heat to stay alive.
Oh, Luke. Oh, Luke. Oh, Luke.
There is no one I'd rather be pressed up against. Possibly naked, staving off certain death with than you. So suit up, Ranger. 'Cause
Yes, sir.
you look damn sexy in that uniform.
Oh, Luke. Hey!
It's time to send these swarmers to hell.
That's right. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm in love with Let's go!
Heart melts for you. Or maybe because of the radiation.
Pog! Lamp.
For a moment, you wonder if your date viators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling.
You bought the game.
They are dressed to kill.
Dude, this game is
Abs
massive.
on display
And of
lighting
course it's
all over
another
their
dude.
body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds them.
When in doubt, we go back to men. We fell in love with one, now we're with another.
Angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches. It's me again, Lux.
Oh my god. Wait, Lux? You're not from League. Lux, if she was a man. This is lowly a gay man. Hey!
Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
Okay, don't be like that then.
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful.
What?
We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influnker.
I'm about to crash out.
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Oh my god.
I know. We're called influnkers for short.
I'm about to crash out.
We make everyone's life better.
How?
Could I? Yes. Will I? Maybe. Okay, I can think of two
Okay,
ways
how can you
to
make me
help
better?
you
How can you make me better as an
that
influencer?
I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
What's your daily routine?
So, I get up every morning at 2:30 a.m.
Jesus.
First thing I do is a cold plunge, followed by a cup of puke water.
Just peep water.
Oh, it's so cool. It's water, but super alkaline. And with microfecalia in it?
Shh.
Yeah, it's got bear shit in it.
What the?
To improve cognition.
Wait, like little.
Literal bear shit.
Oh my god. What am I playing?
From the Amazonian Crimbus bear. The creator was just on Rob Logan's podcast.
Blowguns. Okay.
Next stop is a 50-mile run, but I do it while wearing an extra weighted shade. And I film my third piece of content.
Which is?
While running, I film one of my patented Lux Talks. Oh, pure inspiration. Each one is totally unique and amazing. Here's an example. Hi Luxies, it's me, Lux. I hope you're all out there crushing. Obviously I am. And we love that for me. Go out there and let your light shine bright.
Can I sell the game mech?
And never give up on your goals. You can do it, guys. Sure, whatever.
I mean, sure, whatever.
For the rest of the day, I basically just film content and receive free things.
Okay.
And I might take a trip somewhere like Mallorca. I pretty much travel everywhere at the speed of light.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I'm literally all about saving lives.
Okay.
From mediocrity. Anyway, I gotta run. I have 6 parties to attend, and I need to eat something. Maybe I'll have a bowl of my favorite soup. It's pho, but with wontons in it. Guess what I call it? Lux's super original soup.
What the?
You can find the recipe on my recipe blog. You'll have to scroll through my
Chair. One of the chairs downstairs. Yeah, we'll go talk to a chair.
But it's there. Come see me again sometime.
Hey, we're friends. Let's go.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains.
Oh
and
my
pointing at
god,
something
I'm gonna crash
you can't
out.
see. They seem
Stop
to
giving me men! Stop! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Let's talk to more men.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
More men. Here we go. More men.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi, 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Okay.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
What, do you got the Jordans? Bruh. Hey there.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Hello.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
Okay.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear.
What is happening, dude?
See,
My brain is...
That's why your seams are unfinished.
Oh!
Seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
Oh, God.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
He just roasted you. Like, brother.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Oh.
Kurt and I have been together forever.
What does that mean?
Yo, what up?
Oh, nah.
I'm like his brother.
Okay.
You're not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
Rod is rocking it. You both look good.
Lame.
I know it's me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
What is happening? Yeah, these two guys, I'm not gonna lie, are kind of boring. With a fly.
One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie.
Yeah, these two are a little boring.
We're just a little shady.
Jeez.
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Okay.
Oh, to the contrary.
Oh, they're being shady. They're shades. That makes sense. I get their limo. I get it.
I love him.
Aw, that's cute. Yeah, I still don't get it.
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
It's true.
Sure. You can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
Yep.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals.
Oh, that makes sense.
With socks.
Oh, well, I wear open-toe sand. No, I actually wear socked sandals.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those, do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point, you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
Yeah.
If the roast ain't hot,
the shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Because if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
What?
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
What is happening?
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
I don't have words for this one.
Okay. Rufo.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Okay.
Everyone has their line and their limit.
I feel like this is just the two average, like, teenage boys.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually
That is true.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
It's an art form.
Ah.
There's one rule that you absolutely cannot
And what's the
break.
5th rule?
Oh, yeah. The final rule.
What is it?
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend,
you better prepare for war.
Okay. Okay.
it is your duty to fire back.
Okay.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
Yep. All 5 locked in.
Okay, confident. I like that in a person.
Wait, why'd you blush when you said that?
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
Jesus.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
Jeez.
All right, now calm down. They said the grass. The grass, bro. Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't.
Okay, fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
I do.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
All right.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon.
Yes, sir.
But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Yes, sir. And that leaves us with one more heart. Let's go make it up. Let's go make it up to her. Because last night we kind of messed it up with her a lot. I'm not going to lie. We messed it up with her a lot.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy.
We messed up last night with her. We messed up a lot.
You recognize that odd feeling? Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
What? Wait. She's speaking to Nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
Betty? Why are we talking to Nightmare?
Is that really something you want?
I'm creeped out already. What is happening? Lock
It'd
in.
be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
What is this game?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work.
What does that mean?
And you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that?
Oh.
Is that really necessary?
Oh.
Now that's just excessive.
Oh.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers.
Oh.
Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Something's wrong. We gotta comfort her. Lock in. We have to comfort her in. Lock in.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Mm-hmm. Seen what coming?
That, no. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares... I mean, I already sleep poorly.
I can help you with that.
But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
What the? Oh, I love the sound of that. See, I feel like that's just like... That's weird. What is a sexy nightmare?
Okay. see what you think of this. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being.
So Jason Voorhees is on my tail.
My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go.
Every horror movie.
I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming.
Yep, he's gonna put the axe in my forehead.
But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand.
It's Michael Myers.
I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how.
How?
A warm hug.
She likes hugs. Wait, we can hug her.
But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck.
Wait, Betty, calm down, Betty. Betty, calm down,
I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound.
Betty, stop. Betty, stop.
We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
Betty. These two suck. I kind of get it.
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities.
Uh-huh.
Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff.
Yeah.
She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems.
Like what?
But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do.
Okay.
She just deals with it differently.
Oh. What problem is that?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
But Betty. Oh. Wait. On. Thinking moment. We haven't had a thinking moment. So, yesterday, we talked to Betty. And we said, I'd like to talk to you. And then we did, and she didn't like it that much. I don't want to be so pushy on her that she's like, okay, you need to stop. You know what I mean? Consider it done would just be nice, and that would be the end of the conversation, but I kind of want to ask her the bottom one.
You would? You're too sweet, you know.
I am.
It's funny, I was just thinking of you.
Where are you?
It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are.
Yeah, keep on your lip.
It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I literally sleep on you every night. No, it feels meanish. I feel like what'll end it. Hold on. Which one should I choose? Because if I say... Okay, let's picture this, right? It's a shame I can't manage that at night. Because if you say what, she might be like, never mind. I'll see you later. If you say I literally sleep on you, it's gonna be her like, oh, okay. If you go, I knew it. Wait. I knew it is a smart one. Hold on.
I haven't been the most subtle, have I? But
No.
I guess I should just say it.
Say it!
You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams.
Oh my! That's what we're talking about. You see? That is what we're talking about right there. That's it. It's GG's from here. We got Betty on lockdown. Lockdown like a bunker.
My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
Mm-hmm. What?
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
Tell me more. Ooh, wait, hold on. I never slept so well before you? Oh, wait, that's Riz. Wait, hold on. This is a big decision right now. Hold on. Let's think about this, right? if we say what's so special about me, she might be like, oh, I like your charm, I like your thing. But if you go, I never slept so well before you, that's gonna make her heart going. What do I say? Do I go top or bottom? Do I go top or bottom? I need help. What do I go, top or bottom? What do I don't know what to go. I'm gonna freak out. I'm sweating. It's either top or bottom. I don't know what to do. I think we go bottom. I think we go bottom. I think we go bottom. Because she's asking me, you lay down, I knew right away I was in trouble. And I just be like, I never slept so well before you. You know, it's Riz. Riz.
You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you.
Oh my.
It's what I was made for, you know?
Oh, I know.
I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know.
Oh, we know.
But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep.
Oh.
I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer.
What is it?
I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
Oh! I already have my answer. Oh! I already have my answer, baby girl.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
God dang it! Come on, Benny! Don't do this to me! YouTube, what a great episode today. Learning so much about dating people. Learning so much about how interesting every character is. I really did enjoy this a lot. I met a lot of great things. A lot of weird conversations with some of them. But with that, thank you for watching, YouTube. And I'll see you around next time.